Hey folks, Michael McGee here. What you see is Ferdinand, the big bull with the long tongue. What we're going to do now, we just want to, for you, we want to weigh this and see what he weighed, basically hanging weight, just the carcass, hanging carcass. And so we zeroed this out with this. So now we're going to take this off and don't want nobody getting hit in the head. Now, the boys are going to hang this rib section with the stakes, which is the back, and see how much it weighs. I'm going to hold this and y'all can go ahead and slide it on there so that this don't fall off. Just hook it right into the top of that thing. All right, and it's not touching the floor. Let's see what we got. That is 116 pounds, 117.0. So we're going to record that right here, 117 pounds, and then we're going to weigh a hind quarter. All right, Dave, help me get that 117 pounds. Miss Merritt's going to do our calculations. See what the hind leg weighed. Got it? Oh, that's a heavy piece of meat. 136.2, so let's say 136. Yep. All right, I'll hold this. This is going to weigh more, boys. Okay, got it in there. Not touching the floor. 185 pounds.
That's not Whopper.
So what's those totals? 438.
Mm-hmm.
So 438 times 2 is 876.
Mm-hmm.
876 pounds. 876 pounds. Now all we have to do is cut up a mere 876 pounds. No problem. Next, we cut the back. I'm gonna have a video coming up with bull ribeye versus steer ribeye because I've had so many people say the bull won't be there, you don't need to. All right, here we go.
Where does that meat come from? Is this cut right out of there?
That's this right here. So
Is that what you would normally call like a back strap?
no, that would be the top side. That'd
Okay,
be
so this is underneath the spine.
Yeah.
Okay. I had never had one before. I never would splurge on it when we were out on our
Yeah.
anniversary. And I was like, that meat was so tender, I had no idea, you know?
Right. So here's the thing. If you want that, there's two ways to eat that. In a steak with everything,
Yeah.
that's called porterhouse. It's got the New York strip and the filet mignon on the same bone.
Oh, okay.
Or if not, we can cut it out. We can cut it here to 1-inch steaks just like normal. And then later,
Just cut it out.
Cut it out.
The bone, the whole thing. I wondered, I never
Yeah.
knew. that muscle is so tender because they just never get worked because it's on the underside of the steak?
Yep.
I see.
That's it.
The underside of the spine.
Yeah. Porterhouse is a T-bone, but all T-bones aren't porterhouse. Now you're getting into some really nice filet mignon there.
Yeah, look at this. It's got marbling even with all the dust on top.
Yeah.
All right, here's the three main steaks in a beef back. You got your ribeye, your T-bone, and your porterhouse. The difference between a T-bone and a porterhouse is strictly the size of the filet mignon. Once it hits 1.5 inches, it is a porterhouse. So if you don't want a bone in it, you can take that out. This automatically becomes your New York strip, and this is your filet mignon. So that's basically simple as it gets. And all you have to do, take a bone dust scraper, scrape it off both sides, and then according to however you want it, you can trim it up. Now, a lot of people don't like that much fat on, and honestly, I have seen a lot of grill fires catch because of that. So it's probably best not to have it. And then here is just from aging for 46 days. We're just going to take a little off. It's amazing that a 46-day age doesn't have any mold on it, but that is strictly because the cooler we're using, that belongs to my neighbors, pulls all the moisture out. So there's nothing to mold, no moisture there to mold. And with an old big rascal like Ferdinand, you need all the aging and help you can get. We're in good shape right there. This here is what you call a brisket, and right now it's bone in. We got to take the bone out, and I'm also going to trim off some of this where it aged. Just get rid of that, and then it'll be time to grind some meat. folks, there you have it. This right here is half of old Ferdy. He had a wonderful disposition, and right here, probably the best he ever was, let me tell you. A lot of people came to know and love the old boy. None of the ones that loved him really ever had to deal with him. But all that aside, he's going to make a nice pile of meat. The steaks are underneath this, the roast, the brisket, all that good stuff. He had some fat. Oops. People didn't believe that he would have fat, but he really did. And the owners of the bull that are getting half actually make soap. So old Ferdinand will be used possibly. Now I ain't saying this for sure, but it's possible that some parent could wash some kid's mouth out with soap if he says dirty words with Ferdinand. Ain't that a sight on earth? So anyway, there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video, but that's all we've got for you today. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.